Guys, welcome back to the Bros and Badges podcast. Today we're talking about the Pokemon that I'm sick of seeing in Pokemon Champions and the Pokemon I just want to go away. Okay, anyway guys, no seriously, there are some Pokemon that I pulled out all my hair versing. We made a video about the top 3 Pokemon that are in Champions that everybody sees. You've got Incineroar, you've got Garchomp, you've got Sneasler. We're not talking about all 3 of those Pokemon today. We're going to talk about one of them, which you could probably already guess. But we're going to talk about some specific Mons that I have come up against that I want gone. I want to see gone. And you know what? My number 1 is not Sneasler. It's not Incineroar. It's not Garchomp. Guess who it is? It's freaking Mousehold. All right? Everybody talks about those mice that drown in a barrel. I don't know what the heck that story is. All those kid stories are super weird. You know, you've got 3 men in a tub. I'm like, why are we talking about this with children involved? That's just gross. That's weird. Well, why are any of these like kid stories like this? I don't know. Why are we talking about Lizzie with an axe? Whatever. Anyway, it's weird. But 3 mice in a bucket, they drown. I don't know why that's a children's story. Anyway, but if I was going to drown a mouse, I would drown Mousehold and its entire Mousehold. I'm sorry. I don't want to see you. I'm tired of you. Why am I talking about this Pokemon? Because I don't plan for this Pokemon. I never plan for this Pokemon because it's not when you see that often. Yeah. But man, when you see it, it's always paired with an Archilodon, and it does its move where it beats it up. And Archilodon, it has stamina. That's its ability. So if you beat up, like hit it multiple times, suddenly its defense just skyrockets. And then Archilodon becomes basically like a indestructible force. I mean, if you've got a special attacker, okay. A lot of people will boost its special defense to make up for that. If you have a special attacker, you can hit its special defense and, you know, you can maybe take it out that way. But if all you have is attackers, Archilodon literally becomes just unstoppable. Its defense is insane, and if it uses iron defense, like, you might as well just rage quit right now, which I have done versing that team. Mousehold also had this move called Super Fang, which cuts your HP in half. So regardless of what your HP is, it's going to cut it in half. So if it's up against a Pokemon where it can't even do that much damage to it, and it can suddenly cause that. Like your Charizard Y, suddenly half health. Venusaur, half health. Whatever you got, your Snorlax, that bulky boy, suddenly half health. This thing sucks. I hate Mousehold. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan. And guys, if you plan for it, you know, if you see that thing out there, you've got Incineroar, you can fake it out, go for something super effective against it, sure. You know, there's a lot of answers for this Pokemon. You might love running a Mousehold team, but I hate seeing it. I'm not a fan, which is really ironic because I did try running this team and I suck with it. Anytime I use Mousehold and Archilodon or Mousehold and Gallade is another good matchup because Gallade can have its like attack just skyrocket. Anytime I try using it doesn't work. I get one-shotted. They take out my Mousehold somehow, some way, shape, or form. But anytime I'm up against it, I lose. Almost every single time I lose against a team that has Mousehold. I don't know what it is. I have the worst odds and the worst luck in the world. Anyway, I want to see that Pokemon gone. I'm going to rip through the rest of these a little quicker, but that was my main egregience.
Crazy that's your main one.
My main one is Mousehold. I want it gone. We can't make a video about getting rid of Pokemon without mentioning Sneasler, so I'm going to talk about Sneasler. Yeah. I don't care about Incineroar, Garchomp. I think they're fine for what they do. I've used them on my teams. I usually have an answer for them, and most of us usually have an answer for them. They're not like unbeatable, but Sneasler is a jerk. This guy just sucks. And why does he suck? Well, mainly it's because he's super fast and he's super strong, and realistically it's Dire Claw. Dire Claw should go die. Realistically, I could be fine with Sneasler if it didn't have Dire Claw. Dire Claw has a 30% chance of putting your Pokemon to sleep, paralyzing, or poisoning them. But guess what? It doesn't matter because every single time it uses it against me, it has a 100% chance of putting my Pokemon to sleep. That's it. That's all it ever does. I don't know what it was trying to do, but its 30% chance of putting me to sleep is 100% chance every single time. I am not kidding you. If that thing gets off a Dire Claw, my Pokemon is going to sleep. Like, it's inevitable. And I will rage quit. I don't care. I'm sick of versing you. I don't want my Pokemon to go to sleep from your move that also does damage. Like, come on. It does like an insane amount of damage half the time, and it puts I don't know. I can't with this guy. All right, guys, I'm going to mention this really quickly, but my third and final Pokemon that I really want out of the game is just Mega Gengar. Like, there's a lot of answers for it, again, but every time I go against this fool, he's a shadow tagging, perish songing piece of garbage. Okay, like that dude traps my team so I can't escape, and then it uses Perish Song, and then it just uses Protect on both of its Pokemon to infinity. Even if the Protect goes down and it has less percentage, it'll still just spam Protect so that you have such a small chance of doing anything to it. You can't switch out, and then your Pokemon you're just dead. So anyway, yep, I don't like versing you. That's an unfun gimmick as well that I've run into a few times, not a lot of times, but again, it's the ones that are like a few times that really make me mad because I don't plan for them, and then I see that team and I'm just like, I'm screwed. Anyway, that's all I got. Those are the Pokemon I would love to see out of Champions, or at the very least remove some of their busted abilities. But Joe, is there any Pokemon on the list that you would like to see out of this game? Just remove it, get it out of there.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know what? I think you had spelled a lot of the anger today, so I don't have much to bring to the table. But you know what? There is one that I've recently been going against that has been really making me try really hard not to throw my Switch to. And this is very specific for me. So if for those of you who are here to just find the mons to avoid, you could skip my part because, again, it's very specific to me. But for everybody else, I'm gonna break it down for you, okay? If you watch our channel, you know I run a heavy Mimikyu team, okay? My whole gimmick is I'm going into singles, I'm making this guy as buff as possible, and I'm one-shotting whatever is on the other side of me. It doesn't matter what it is, you're dying. You're either dying by my hand or I'm destiny bonding and taking you with me. There's very little to this tactic, and rarely does it fail, okay? This is a pretty good move. However, recently, somehow, I don't know how word's gotten around. Maybe people are talking about my Mimikyu, and they needed to find the one thing that just completely ruins me, and that is Lopunny. That's right. I kid you not. If I see a Lopunny, and let me tell you, the first time I ran up against this Lopunny, I was like, okay, this is easy. I don't really have anything that like one-shots it, but it's going to die in 2 turns. I have Disguise. I'm going to Swords Dance on this thing. It doesn't matter. No, you're wrong. Because what it does is triple Axel. Now, Zach, have you ever heard of this move? Does that move even
I can't
sound
say
like
that I have.
Like a Pokemon move? Okay, good.
No, that's an acrobatic move. I've seen that in the Olympics.
Yeah. Okay, well, apparently so has Lopunny, because let me tell you, this thing is popping out triple Axels like you wouldn't believe. It is a move that effectively shouldn't do anything, but it hits 3 times, okay? And the reason this is important, specifically to me, is because my whole gimmick is to get a free first turn Swords Dance, and then whatever my second turn is, I don't even care. I'm already built up. Whether I have to Swords Dance again if I'm free, or if I want to go for the Shadow Sneak and kill you right there, whatever. That's usually my plan. No. Lopunny has triple Axel, which hits 3 times. That's right. You're not getting hit once. And guess what? If you're going up against a Mimikyu and you use a multi-hit move, the Disguise fades on the first hit of the multi-hit. So I've run into this multiple times where I'm going up against a Lopunny, and it seems like it's going to be easy, right? Whatever. I know I'm going to get triple Axel. It doesn't kill me, right? It's not going to kill me. It's 3 hits. But then the issue that I come across is that it'll hit me the first time. I'm Swords Dancing, so I'm over here doing nothing. I get hit 3 times. I'm taking some damage. And then turn 2, for whatever reason, they decide to Mega. Now I have a Mega Lopunny in front of me who is hitting another triple Axel, now boosted due to the new Mega stats, and I'm not killing it. I'm just not killing it. It's killing me, and you better hope those triple Axels don't hit a crit, because you are dead. So I need Lopunny out, and I'm probably the first person to ever utter that sentence, but yeah, I don't like Lopunny. Its typing is not advantageous to me. I don't like triple Axel. Again, didn't even know this was a Pokemon move. I've been playing Pokemon for 30 years, okay? Since the dawn of time, since before Lopunny existed. And somehow she walks on up, Mega in hand, ready to do some, again, Olympic gold medalist techniques on me. And I'm over here Swords Dancing, looking like an idiot. So, yeah, again, maybe I got a little bit more heated than I thought. I hate Lopunny.
It's brutal out there, man. It's brutal out there.
It sucks, dude. It sucks.
On the fields, in the stadium.
Get her out. Get Mousehold out.
Get
I'm
her
over
out.
it. Send them. Exactly. Send them wherever they need to go, and they could triple Axel and beat each other up as much as they want away from us.
Send them to the farm.
Exactly.
Send them to the farm the way your parents sent your dog to the farm when you were a kid. Anyway,
please.
I'm gonna throw out some honorable mentions. I'm gonna say Aranguru. Can't stand that guy. Archilodon. I mean, I use Archilodon here and there, but I still can't stand him.
Begrudgingly.
Also, there's another one I can't remember the name of, but just know I'm thinking of you, Pokemon. This isn't even for the people watching, but there is a Pokemon I'm thinking of. You know I'm thinking of you when I want you out of the game too. Guys, let us know in the comments if there's some Pokemon that you just want absolutely taken out of this game, and that you never want to see come back. And I will probably agree with you. But guys, that is going to do it for today's Bros and Badges podcast. We will see you all tomorrow on the next one. Peace.